In this video, I'm gonna discuss how I went from having a bare face to having a full beard in under a year. My name is Neyfi Del Rosario and I am a holistic nutritionist here in New York City. And in this channel, I discuss everything about nutrition, fitness, and exercise that'll help you melt that fat off. And if you're into that, please consider subscribing. So this video is gonna be for mostly the men, right? So 94% of people that watch my videos are men, and a lot of guys who wanna have a beard. And if you're a lady who wanna watch the video, you can. I'm happy for that. But this is a video of how I got a beard in under a year and how you can do it too, right? This is not a guarantee, but for 90% of guys, this will work. Before we get started, I gotta tell you that the way I got a beard is sort of cheating. I see it as cheating, and I know a lot of people that are going to be mad at this video because they think I got the beard naturally and I could not grow a beard. So I was really in the unfortunate beard genetic category, right? So when I was 16, 17, all my friends were getting beards and I was here with like 2 hairs in my chin and shaving it off because that doesn't look good, and I always wanted one. So the way that I got my beard in under a year is using Minoxidil, right? So this is a drug, and before I continue, I tell you this is a drug. I am not a doctor. Just because I am a holistic nutritionist or a wellness coach or a personal trainer doesn't mean I know anything about medicine. And before I continue, let me pull up all of the side effects that Minoxidil has before you use it. So there are many side effects, so I'm gonna read some of them. There are more of them, and you need to do your research before you try any drug. Even if it's like cough syrup or something for the flu, you need to look for the side effects, see if it's gonna affect you, and most importantly, you need to talk to your doctor. So some of the side effects are irritation, eczema, abdominal hair growth, right? Allergic, if you can get an allergy reaction, you can get red skin, you can lose hair instead of gaining hair, it can burn, you can also get heart palpitations or a fast heartbeat, right? And if you feel any symptom or if you don't feel good, you can talk to your doctor about it. Okay, so I'm not a doctor, don't come to me crying if something goes wrong. So all of the products are down in the descriptions if you guys are interested in looking at them or getting some of them. Those are affiliate links and you're gonna help out the channel, and I appreciate that. What is Minoxidil? So Minoxidil, long time ago, I don't know where, it used to be a drug that used to be treated for heart problems, right? So that's why it gives you like a heart palpitations when you use it. So it used to be treated for heart problems, but the people that were taking it reported that they were getting hair growth. So they discovered that Minoxidil was really good at preserving hair, right? So when you apply it to your scalp, it keeps the hair. The way that Minoxidil works is that in your skin you have really small baby hairs, right? I'm not able to show you because my camera is not powerful enough. Hopefully I put a picture up, but you have baby hairs that are on your skin. So the way that Minoxidil works is that it gets on your skin and it's a vasodilator, so it brings blood to the baby hairs, to the follicles that are holding those baby hairs. And when you bring blood, it also brings nutrients and things that the follicle likes. So are bringing blood and you're bringing food to the follicles, those baby hairs are gonna start growing and they're gonna start getting color because they're sort of translucent. You cannot see, they don't have any color. So they're gonna grow and they're gonna get thicker and they're gonna have color, right? And then over time, that baby hair is gonna get longer and then it's gonna fall out. And you're gonna say, why does it fall out? Because it's just like your baby teeth. Your teeth falls out and then a stronger teeth comes out and it's gonna be your permanent teeth. So same thing with your hair. So that baby hair falls out and then a permanent hair that is thick, rich in color is gonna come out, right? So it's gonna look like that. And that one's gonna stay there, right? So Minoxidil is meant to be used on your scalp, right? So you would apply it to your scalp and it will bring blood to your scalp and hair will come out. But the problem with using it on your head is that when you stop, that hair goes away. So let's say you get your hair back on your scalp and then you stop, right? That hair goes away and you don't keep it forever. The difference on your face is that whenever you get the hair is permanent, right? You don't lose it. But you gotta make sure that you use minoxidil for long enough that your hair matures and becomes permanent hair, not baby hair. If you stay baby hair and you stop using minoxidil, it's gonna fall out. But if it becomes permanent and it's dark and it's rich in color, it's gonna stay forever. So a lot of guys use minoxidil on their face, even though it's not meant for your face, it's meant for your scalp, right? If you use it for long enough, it's gonna stay, right? It's gonna be permanent. That happens because the hormones that you use for your head hair is different from your face hair, right? The hormones that make your head hair fall out are the same hormones that you use to keep your hair on your face, right? That's why you see a lot of bald men having really good beards, but they don't have head hair, because you use the same hormones to keep your hair. So any hair growth that you get on your head using minoxidil, it's gonna be permanent. So the use of minoxidil is 1 milliliter twice a day, right? So you will apply it twice a day on your face, at least 4 hours apart, okay? You wanna give it time because this minoxidil is alcohol based, this liquid one, I'm gonna go into that. You apply it to your face and then it's gonna dry. You keep it on your face for at least 4 hours and then you can wash your face. And after you wash your face, you can go about your day, and then later on the day you can put it again, only twice a day, right? Putting it 3 or 4 times a day is not gonna make it grow faster. It's not gonna grow better, right? Twice a day is a sweet spot, and if you do it more than twice a day, you can experience more side effects. And the liquid one is actually alcohol based, so it's gonna dry your face. So you need to keep that in mind. The way that I use is put 1 milliliter twice a day in my face. So I'm gonna demonstrate using this pen because I already put it on today. So you go from your sideburn down to like your upper lip, and then I go up into my mustache, and I do the same thing on this side, up to my mustache, and then I go under here on the sides and over here, right? And then the little bit of minoxidil I go on the bottom, and then I use the little dropper, right? So it comes with like a little dropper like this. And with that dropper, I actually use it to spread it. So I spread it on my face and on my mustache and over here and on the bottom, right? I spread it, right? If you spread it, then it's gonna be even on your face. It's not gonna be concentrated on your spot. And then if you don't want a neck beard, whatever drips down here, you can clean it up. If it touches your lip, it's okay. If it goes, it's blood pressure medication. You can clean up your lip. If it falls on your hands or something, wash your hands, right? And that's how basically I put it on your skin. But there's a different types of minoxidil. So this one is spray. So the spray one does not dry your face because it doesn't have any alcohol. So if you're worried about your skin getting dry, you can use this spray. So the spray one is a little bit more expensive because it's generally higher quality, doesn't dry your skin, right? But either one is gonna have similar result because both of them are 5%. You could literally walk into any drugstore and get any of these, right? I started with this one, the liquid one, because it's cheaper, and this is my last bottle of the year. After I'm done with this, I'm gonna start using foam so I can recover from all the dry skin that I got, right? Which is annoying. So the way that you use the foam is like you're gonna turn it upside down, and then you're gonna press the nozzle, and then you're gonna get like half of the little cup, and then you're gonna use your fingers to spread it, right? So if you have a long beard like this, let's say you have a beard, but it's patchy and you don't wanna cut it off, the liquid one is better because, again, like I said, it's not meant to go on top of your hair, it's meant to go on your skin so it can bring blood to the follicles. So having a long beard and trying to use foam is kind of difficult. So after I'm done with my year, I'm maybe gonna cut it down just a little bit so I can get the foam right to my skin. The guys that stay to the end, I'm gonna tell you how you can get 3 times the result using minoxidil and a couple techniques. But this is basically the difference between foam and liquid, okay? So how long should you be using this stuff? It depends who you are. Some guys are gonna see results in 2 days. They're really hyper responders. They see results really quickly. Some guys are gonna take 2 years to see results, right? They're really slow responders to minoxidil. I'm very average, so it took me about 8 months to grow this beard. And what you need to notice about minoxidil is that it's gonna tell you where your weak spots are, right? So my weak spots in my beard is here. I don't get any front chin hair. I don't get hair right here. right? I don't get hair right here, and I don't get any mustache hair. And I'm gonna tell you in a little bit on the nuclear setup of how you can get 3 times more hair on your face, in a little bit, how you can correct those spots, right? So you should use it at least for 1 year. Some people recommend 2 years, right? But since I got most of my gains, I think I'm probably gonna use it for a year and then 3 months on the foam, right? So 1 year liquid, I got all my gains like that, and then 3 years to make sure that all my hairs are mature, to make sure I'm not gonna lose all my hairs when I'm done. And you can look up more videos. There are guys out there that started using this and they never lost their gains, right? They stopped at 5 months and they kept everything they gained, which is awesome. That is what we want. So let's get into how can you get 3 times of the results for shorter amount of time. To get 3 times of the results basically is that you need to use something called a derma roller, right? So derma roller is a little thing with little needles on it that you're gonna roll across your face, right? So this is only for you to use. You don't need to share this with anybody. This is basically like a toothbrush. So these things last about 2 months, right? So once a week or twice a week, you use a derma roller with the needles that are 0.5 millimeters in length. So you would run it across your face, so up and down 10 times, side to side 10 times, right, along your beard, and then diagonal 10 times, and then you can go diagonal this way too 10 times, and then you do this once or twice per week. And then the days that you derma roll, you do not want to use minoxidil. Why? Because it's gonna make holes on your face, right? And you don't wanna absorb minoxidil into your blood. You want to keep it on your skin, because if you absorb it into your blood, you're gonna get side effects, and you don't want side effects, right? So that same day that you're gonna derma roll, you need to wash your face so you can exfoliate your face. So you can use face wash, soap, beard shampoo, right? I use face soap, right? And then you're gonna scrub your skin. So I use like a pad like this for hair, and gently scrub your face. Get all those dead skin and all that dry skin if you use the liquid one. This is big because you don't want to have dry skin on your face, so you need to wash your face every day, and then once or twice every single time you're gonna derma roll, exfoliate, right? Exfoliation is gonna prevent pimples, gonna prevent ingrown hairs. We all seen TikTok videos of people pulling out 50 hairs from one hole. You don't want that, so exfoliate your face, right? Keep it clean, right? And then after you're gonna derma roll, right? After you roll this thing up and down, side to side, diagonal, 10 times each on your face, you're gonna apply something like beard oil, right? So something like that. There's a lot of beard oil online that you can buy. You can even make your own. I know how to make my own, but I don't want to make this video too long. You can apply that, and you could even use like beard balm. Then you can apply that, and you can run it through your beard. Make sure you get it on your skin. That's gonna keep your beard healthy. It's gonna keep your beard nice. And then even on the days that you're not using your derma roller, you can put beard oil like after the 4 hours of the minoxidil. You can brush or comb your beard, right? You can even use a comb like that. I don't like this ones because my hair is pretty far apart, so I like brush it, like comb like this one. I love the brush, right? I can brush your hairs like this, right? You can brush your beard, make it look nice, right? And then you can put your oil and use a brush and work it through your beard, make it look nice, right? You see how nice my beard just got? Looks so full. Right, you can do that. Another tip that's gonna help your hair grow is like drinking castor oil, right? You don't wanna use a whole tablespoon of this. You're probably gonna use 1/8 of a teaspoon. So I use 1/8 of a teaspoon every single day. In the mornings, I take my castor oil and I drink it. So I use the little cup, the little teaspoon meters, 1/8 of a teaspoon. I put my oil in there and I drink. That actually helps with hair growth, and a lot of people don't know about that, and I actually learned that from More Plates, More Dates. That guy is awesome. So that is a good technique to actually help your beard. Let's get into some common questions that I had and I had to learn while using minoxidil. So, can you shave? Yes, so don't use a regular razor. Use like a little shaver like this. So you can put a clip on it and then you can shave. So make sure you don't shave too close to your skin because you don't want to pull the follicle out. You just want to cut the hair, right? If you take the follicle out and the blood gets there, there's not going to be a growth to hair. So make sure you're careful and you don't pull the hairs out. You want to cut the hair, okay? So I prefer a trimmer instead of a razor. Okay, so you can shave your hair. I actually shaved my beard on the first 6 months because it looked really weird. I just had like a little sideburn, and then my cheeks took a little while to grow. And like I said, how long should you use this? At least a year, right? I'm gonna use a year and 3 months. Make sure I keep it. I'm gonna probably make an update, right? And does brand matter? Not really. If it's like 5%, you can get on Amazon, you can get on Rite Aid. So if you guys have any questions, you can leave them down in the description. I'm gonna answer most of them. If you guys have a lot of questions, I could do another video like this. Like I said before, all of the products are down in the description. So if you guys are interested in looking at them or getting some of them, those are affiliate links and you're gonna help out the channel. And I appreciate that. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell, because I'll be making videos like this every single week to inspire you to become the healthiest version of yourself using the power of nutrition.